Good morning, everyone. It's Donna again, and I am making part two of the embroidery gnome digitizing video. The first one that I did the day before um, did this part, and so I'm going to work on finishing up, uh, adding, the skin, some highlights, things like that. Um, let's go ahead and actually work on the hands. So, we're just kind of going to go around here. And I'm going to take this right along where the beard is. Maybe just a tiny bit of an overlap. Again, just the slightest bit of overlap. And we'll work on the nose. Again, there is a slight overlap there. And here. This is actually this peach whip. Marathon color is actually a good color for light skin. So let's work on a little shading here. First, let me ungroup these for a second. This one, I'm trying to find my stitch angle, and this one's at -10. I'm writing these down so I don't have to do this again. And this one is -170, because when I do this shading, I'm going to want to keep them the same angles. So I will go ahead and group this back up. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of follow this shading around. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm taking off all of the underlay, and I'm changing my density to, say, let's try 8, and my stitch angle here will be -10. Okay, and then we will start here. Again, take off all the underlay, make this 8. The stitch angle 10. Look at it. I may need to make these. Let's go with 12 and see how that looks. I think that'll look a little better. And the stitch angle. And we'll come over here to this side. Here, if you click on this number, if you are the arrow, the dial here, if you right click on it, it'll pop this up and you can just type in what you want. And I want minus, oops, this one is minus 170. This side is. We're going to make this a little and then we got one last one for this. Again, take the underlay off, set my density, and change my stitch angle. all of these I will group because they're going to be the same color. And initially I'm going to set it to the color that is the other green. Now I will just select it. And what I want to do is try to find one that's going to complement. So I'm going to go with this blue turquoise. And then when I look at it, you can see some of the shading there. I like that. Now let's start to work on some of the beard shading. This is going to be a little bit more, I guess, kind of detailed. And we're just going to do the lines that we think. I mean, it would be pretty hard to do everything that's in here. Can you hear my cat just jumped up here and started purring? I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, I'm back. I guess he decided he didn't really want my lap after all. He was just using me as a way to get somewhere else, and now he is back. It's a good thing I can digitize with him in my lap. Maybe you can hear him. He's purring. And we're just going to go on and add some more of the lines here. Just whatever we feel like. He's being funny. He's rubbing up against the microphone. I hope it's not hurting your ear. And with this, I'm just trying to make things not really balanced, but sort of kinda. And we'll add a few more in. And we're going to select all of these. Oops. And we're going to group them. And I am going to pick like this blue blush. So now you can see some of the details here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight from here down. I'm going to make this a triple beam. And this we will group and make the color black. See how that looks. Okay, now I'm going to add a little shading to the pants, just kind of like a little outline, a little bit. I'm going to keep it in here. Try to line these up best I can. Now this is not going to be like right on the edge, but just on the inside. And we're going to take this here. Okay. again, we're just taking it just on the inside. We will group these. We're going to make it the same color green initially. Now we're just going to select this one, and I'm going to make it a darker shade. So I'm going to put Imperial Aqua here initially. Let's look at this and see how it looks. Can't hardly really tell that much difference. So let's try a different color. About like a evergreen or something. That's a little bit more, so you can get some detail there. And I think I want to do the outside. Here. I'm going to kind of zoom in so I can see. Actually, right now, I can't hide it. Whoops. And I'm just going to kind of try to hurry and get this done. This is the work that takes kind of like some of the longest time. And we'll go straight down here, move it in just a hair, over. when I get up here to this tip, I'm actually going to generate my stitches and see how this actually looks. I think I can live with that. I won't know until I test it. But here, I'm going to start and go around. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do a Control B. Well, maybe not. Let's do a transform and create a backward path for this one. So it's going to go back this way. And then I will just finish off here. Take me a little bit. Again, trying to stay just on the inside. A little bit. And we're going to take these, group them together. I'll initially make it the same color. Say OK, and then I'll just select this particular one and let's do the Lori Lilac and see how that looks. And you've got a little bit of detail right here. It looks pretty good. So right now, oh, I want to do his hands too. So let me get back over here because there was some detail in here. We will just kind of go in here and we're gonna come around this way, up, and then we're gonna come back, lay that on top of here as best I can, come around here, and then meet up with that right there. Generate stitches, and let's come over here and do the outside of his hand. This one a little bit closer. This one not so much. Get back here. group these two together, and we will make them initially the same color as the hands and the nose. And then I'll take this one, come in and select a darker color. Let's see how that looks. And you can see a little bit of the outline there. So actually I'm going to call this one good right now. And this is going to be the design. So hope you like this one. It's a little bit longer than the initial one was, but to get some of this detail in here, you do have to do a lot of work like that. That's a little tedious. So we will talk to you later. Hope you have a great day and see you soon. Bye.